Hi beauties, how are you? So I'm coming to do an up-to-date makeup regimen. I just woke up. I've already prepped my face. I'm trying to hurry. I prepped it with the moisturize it with the Aveeno clear complexion. Works really well. And I've already sprayed the Fix Plus on there. A lot of people do it after, but I do mine before because it makes my makeup go on a little bit smoother. So the first thing that I'm going to do is put on concealer, which is NC50. And basically, this is my complexion just to cover up little blemishes. I only take one little pump. And just use a regular foundation brush. And put a little, and basically I'm just going to cover up all these blemishes that you see. Okay? And this is by MAC, but it really does cover up all your blemishes. And I'm not smearing it on, I'm just dabbing it on as I go. And as you can see, it looks better already. On the camera, it's going to look like it's lighter than my skin, but it really isn't. And then I have like a dark beard here, so I cover that up as well. Okay. And then just these blemishes right here. And as you can see, I just dabbed it on and it's already gone. I love this stuff. And I was always the type of person who said that they would never use MAC products. Not just, just because it's MAC, but I don't know. I thought it was a little bit too fancy for me. I have a few over here. Now, again, this is my makeup regimen, so, you have to use what works best for you. But it's been highly requested, so I do want to please you all. So, all my blemishes are just about gone. Okay. Alright, so everything is pretty much blended in. So hopefully you can tell a difference, but I don't have too many blemishes. I haven't been drinking a lot of water, so therefore I have like little bumps here and there. But it'll clear up throughout the week. So that's that. Then I just go ahead and put my foundation on, which is Bare Minerals Matte Finish. And mine is 5N Deep is Deep. And I love Bare Minerals. I mean, it makes your face look flawless and airbrushed. I don't put that much on, as you can see. Just a little bit. And the brush that I use is Real Techniques powder brush. It's really soft and has somewhat of a flat finish there. But you just tap it, swirl it, or whatever the commercial is. Just put it in there, tap the excess off, and basically I just dab it on. Okay, then I just buff it in. And as you can see, my face has like a dewy texture to it already, and it's because of that of this. Okay, So you may want to try using it when you put your makeup on, but it didn't work for me, you know. So I only put it on twice, not anymore, not any less, just for an okay type of finish. But I love Bare Minerals because it's really natural. Of course, it's made naturally, so I don't feel like I'm putting anything heavy on. And I've never used liquid foundation. I'm open to it, but I don't think that I would like it. There. 2 seconds. And I don't put the foundation underneath here because I'm going to put concealer under there. So before I put that on, I put on the Prep and Prime by MAC, and I have a little sample. This is my first, well, this is my second time using it, and so I'm really trying to use the product before I actually buy it to see if it works for me, because I'll use something the first time and then be like, oh my gosh, I don't like it, and I waste my money. So just put that underneath there. And that's just so that it won't crease. The concealer will not crease underneath my eyes. Under my eyes, I'm going to put NC45. And it's just two tones lighter than my actual complexion. So put one squirt on there. Just that much will do great. And take my foundation brush. And you really don't need that much. So I take it from here, like that, and from here, and I just fill it in. And you're not smearing it, you're just dabbing it. So just put it on, like that. And you can go as low or as high as you want. Then I just take my finger and just dab it in. And the finger for me is the best technique. Why? I don't know. It just seems like I get more coverage by just dapping and blending it in. And as you can see, there is a difference already. No makeup, with makeup, or with concealer. So you just dab it in until it all blends in. And I use the access to put in the discoloration that I have at the top of my eye and just blend it in. Okay. And I'm going kind of fast, but you get the gist of what exactly I'm trying to do. And basically it's just been blending it in. Just make sure all the edges are blended in, because when you take pictures, it is visible. So you just want to make sure that you have that brightness just under your eye. And wrinkles, I can't help, so those are going to always be there, and it's a part of life. So I'm not trying to get rid of the wrinkles, I'm just trying to get rid of that dark area. Okay? So that's one eye, and of course you can go on top of coverage if you want to make it a little bit lighter. So I'm just going to put just a little bit, but I would like just a little bit of coverage today. Okay, so that's one eye completed, and I'm going to hurry up and do the other one. Okay. Mm-hmm. And it's always good to use your pinky, of course, because that's where you have the less pressure. But yeah, I kind of do as easy as for me. Hmm. Okay. And I know y'all hear Jill Scott in the background. I have her on repeat. I'm not sure why, so sorry. Alright. So just gonna blend that in. Hopefully the lighting is okay. Okay. Sorry, y'all. I can't talk and do two things at once. So, if I'm just, yeah. All right. Let's put a little bit more right there. Okay. So that's the coverage that I'm gonna get today, and of course my lighting is not the best, but you see the gist of how my makeup looks when when I take pictures. Then I take whatever's left over and I just go underneath my eyebrows. I do not like drawing in my eyebrows. I don't like filling them in, dotting them in, brushing them in, whatever. It's very annoying and I don't like to do that. So to highlight my eyebrows, I just put a little concealer at the top, right above the brow. Just to make them a little bit more noticeable because I don't color fill them in or anything. There. So it makes them stand out just a little bit more. But I hate filling in my eyebrows. It makes me look like I'm like this. Like I'm mad, and I'm never mad. So after that we're going to use MAC's transfer powder. I've never used this before, so this will be my first time. I'm just going to take a little bit in my hand, like that much. And of course your hands need to be dry and clean. But I'm just going to dab it underneath here. And this is just so it will not crease into the lines that I do have. Okay. Use this for the other side. And then I just put it where the concealer was. And up here. And just buff it in. I have 1 minute left. So okay. So after that, I would just put my lashes on and put my eyeliner on, which is going to take time. Just put eyeliner on, put my lashes on, and put blush. And I'll do blush while y'all are here. Just a little bit. And I just do it where I naturally smile. And just bring it up. That's it, y'all. There's nothing spectacular, and I don't have the equipment to do nothing fancy as far as a video, so that's all I got.